Good evening, Kakers, or good afternoon, or good morning, depending on where you are. And welcome to this special edition of our Kake broadcast. We are here today to do the one thing that might be harder than a fitness challenge: fit an entire year of cake into just a few minutes.
And yeah, we know, considering 12 months of Kake community energy into one event is pretty ambitious, but I don't know, we'll give it a try. So welcome to our 2025 Year in Review.
2025 was a great year for the Kake community. And if there's one thing we learned, is that this Kake crew can be ridiculously good at showing up, both remotely from across different countries and time zones, and in real life.
We had some great moments that deserve to be highlighted. We had more than a dozen Coffee and Cakes. That is our bi-weekly meeting where we talk about life, things we love, and not necessarily talk about work. But most of the time we talked about kids. Having kids was a big recurring topic there.
Or the biggest hit of the Kakeverse, our Kake Fitness Challenge. This year alone, over 50 Kakers joined at least one of our Kake Fitness Challenges. That's a lot of people. And we did more than 8,000 kilometers worth of movement. Let's be real, that's like going from Lisbon all the way to Tokyo, only powered entirely by sweat, a little friendly competition, and Anna's refusal to take a day off from gym rats.
And we even have our Kake legends, our Kake athletes, like Anna, JJ, Oscar, Giovanna, Davi, David, and so many others that I couldn't name them all, to be honest.
But let's be real, no one is more competitive than Anna. Watch out if you're competing against her in the next ones.
Seriously though, thank you to everyone who joined, even if you're not an athlete, which is my case and first case. Seriously though, taking care of your body with the community to back you up is always special. So thank you to everyone who joined. Oh my God, how many takes?
And speaking of iconic moments, we have to mention Kake-o-ween 2025. Because not every day we get to see Oscar, our marathon runner, as Forrest Gump, and actually in two Forrest Gump iconic outfits, running through the streets of Barcelona. Oscar, you're the best.
We also had Felipe in full Naruto mode, a baby wizard that was the cutest, this is my opinion, and also a cowboy from Montana. Montana! Can you hear me? But hey, this community isn't made just of athletes or cowboys from Montana. There's also us, the gamers. And this year we've launched Kake Gaming Nights. And so far we've played Among Us, Fall Guys, and a very chaotic edition of Fortnite. Ah!
Oh my God.
Bobo!
Oh my God, there's...
Oh, damn.
Yeah. They killed me too.
I'm done. Nato.
By the way, Renato wants to formally clarify that he did not hack the Among Us game. He was just accidentally the imposter many times.
And yeah, Fortnite, we won a very chaotic match.
I got it.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, nice.
One down. One is dead as well.
Yeah. One. I got it.
Die, bitch!
Let's go!
Let's go!
We also ran our first ever photography workshop, led by our very own Renato here, Kake's video manager.
Workshop here starting a Kake community initiative. The goal in this is just to show you guys how to perceive light, because this is the most important part.
It turns out we have a bunch of photography nerds hidden behind Kake engineers and tech people. And this is a community where Kakers can share about their passions and interests, even beyond engineering and groundbreaking technology.
It was just awesome and amazing to host and teach you guys about photography. So next year, we're doing a lot more.
Those are all great, but of course, we are as good as meeting online across time zones as we are meeting in real life. So here are the best in real life moments of the year at the Kake community.
Kakers represented at some big events. Felipe and Diego, they holded the flag high at a GopherCon event.
We also had Yuri Perez wrapping us as part of the Google Developer Experts program at Google I/O.
And a whole Kake squad went to CodeCon, one of the biggest tech events here in Latin America. The whole squad were there, they learned, they saw a lot of amazing things, they learned from the best in tech. And afterwards, we had a barbecue with a lot of food. A lot of food. We ate a lot.
But we don't meet only for summits or tech. We also make sure to meet simply to have a great time, have some fun, and celebrate.
We wrapped the year with the first ever Kake Night in Floripa, Brazil.
Yeah, that's right. We have a big number of Kakers living in that region, so we decided to throw a little cake party there, and it was such a blast. Great people, good food, good drinks, great vibes, plenty of cake, of course, and also Aline's birthday, our very own dear Ali. So yeah, plenty to celebrate.
So cheers to the Kake community and all these amazing moments and highlights of the year.
Big thanks to everyone who made this such an awesome year. It was a big pleasure to be with you all. Merry Kake-mas, everyone. Live long and cake.
See you next time.
Merry Kake-mas! There was a little friend here, Zilda the fly, flying around me, making me company.